Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. As part of bank financial institutions, Islamic banking is one of the alternative financial sectors that is growing rapidly. Even Western countries such as Britain and Denmark are vying to become the center of the world's Islamic finance. This happens so that Islamic banks are increasingly accepted by the general public and provide banking service in accordance with the principles of Islamic law. That is, if the function of Islamic banking can be carried out. In general, the function of banking is a financial intermediary institution. Banks can play a role in connecting parties who have access funds with those who need funds. So when the community has access funds collected by the bank, the funds are channeled to the community in need called deficit units. In addition, banks have a role in supporting the smooth payment mechanism. This can happen because one of the services in the bank is service related to payment mechanism, such as receipt of deposits, money transfer, and clearing. Including collecting deposit funds, banks have various forms of saving such as savings, current accounts, and time deposits. Banks can also support smooth international transactions for people in need, making it easier for them to stay connected and compete with other countries. As for Islamic banking, there are Sharia principles that prioritize Islamic law as the basis in all bank loans and have been stipulated in the form of a fatwa. The term Islamic banking in bank financial institution is referred to as Islamic commercial bank or called BAS. Functionally, Islamic banks have three main functions, namely collecting funds from the public, channeling funds to people who need funds, and also providing service in terms form of Islamic banking service. The first function, Islamic bank collect funds from the public. There are two in which Islamic banks raise funds, namely in the form of deposits using an al-wadi'ah contract and in the form of investment using an al-mudarabah contract. Wadi'ah contract is a contract that allows the bank to store funds belonging to the public, while the mudarabah contract allows the mudarib or called bank to manage funds from investment provided by the sahibul ma'al. The types of products offered include wadi'ah savings, mudarabah savings, wadi'ah current accounts, mudarabah deposits, and other types of Sharia investment. The second function, Islamic banks channel funds to the public. The public can receive financing from Islamic banks as long as they can fulfill all applicable regulations. This function is important to do because there is a return on the fund distributed, depending on the choice of the contract. For example, in a sale and pure cash contract, the return obtained comes from the profit margin, namely the difference between the selling price of the customer and the bank's pure cash price. It is not only a matter of getting returns that makes the distribution of funds important, but also to take advantage of idle funds. There are fees that must be paid by the bank within a certain period of time in each fund that has been collected from the public. Therefore, banks must not allow public funds to settle and must be channeled immediately in order to earn income. Therefore, Islamic banks offer financing options on offer including profit sharing financing or mudarabah and musyarakah contracts, and financing for leasing in you can call ijarah contract or lease pure cash ijarah famidiyah bitamil contract, and sale and pure cash financing in the form of receivables, murabahah, salam, and istisnas contract. Borrowing and loan financing in the form of receivables, can call card contract, and financing of leasing service for multi-service transaction, you can call ijarah contract. And the third function, Islamic banks provide service in the form of Islamic banking. The provision of service outside of collecting and distributing fund for Islamic banking can be an alternative to bank income in the form of fees or service benefits. The service provided are in the form of money transfer service, book entry, printing of bank statement, collecting of securities, clearing, letter of credit collection, bank guarantees, and others. Okay, that's all from me, and thank you.